Thank you for stopping by Country Boy Tested, where I test different bikes out that I purchased used and some that I bought brand new. But none of the bikes that I have are given to me. Every last one of them I spent my hard-earned money on. So I tell you what, if anything, you're gonna get an honest review about every bike and every product I come across. All right, fellas, just to show you how it's gonna look for YouTube. This used to be my study. Those are all my books I like to get into and read. As you can see, I actually have an actual library. It used to be a complete study in this room. That's what I used to use this room for, was to study on stocks and prepare and get ready for what I'm gonna invest in next. This all right here is biblical study. Everything, that's every copy of every Bible ever printed right there, and all that stuff. I used to be into some serious stuff, history. I'm a historian a little bit, but this is what happens once you get started into this e-bike thing. Let me pan over here. Now that used to be a bookshelf. Used to be. Now you see it's batteries, e-bike batteries, tools, specialized tools, helmets, controllers, flat out, chargers, how-to manuals on how to fix these puppies and all of that good stuff. This is all my how-to manual side over here. Then you can look and you're gonna see what else you got here. Look at that. So you might as well go, and there's more stuff down here, just more to go. Rims, a 20-inch motor, a 1500 watt motor. There's a 26-inch 750 watt motor, and there is a 20-inch 5,000 watt motor. You're gonna end up just like this too. So you might as well go ahead and get you a little place to set up so you can put all your parts and pieces. That's shrink wrap, because I see a lot of young folks out here just doing their own stuff. And if you really want to make sure everything is waterproof, make sure you do what you see the professionals do. When you solder two wires together, slide that shrink wrap up over that and hit it with that shrink wrap. You can get these little kits right here on Amazon, pretty cheap. I think this one was like about $9-10, something like that. That's just the little sleeves to make it, you know, that helps you waterproof your bike and keep everything professional and neat. You know, that's all. I ain't trying to do anything overboard here. This is my little egg, my quail egg incubators running in here. But this is my office. This is what Country Boy does a lot of his work at. I got to get my soldering station set up in here. Actually, it's right now I solder outside if I have to. I don't like to be in a confined area working with solder or any of that, any heavy metals or anything like that. I want to keep that in a ventilated area, so I got a little fan that I'm going to be using that will be able to pull a draft through here and pull it out that window. I'm going to put a little bitty fan in that window so that I can sit right over here and do my working and everything, or whatever I'm going to be soldering and everything, and then the fan will pull out that window right there. It's just a little bitty block fan, nothing spectacular. And then I'm going to block this other side off with a little piece of cardboard. But whenever you're soldering, fellas, make sure you stay safe. These heavy metals from these from the solder and everything, read up on it. I'm not making this up. That stuff is not something you want to inhale. You'll see why you see Chinese when you look on their sites where they're putting batteries together and doing a lot of heavy soldering. Every last one of them have a mask on. Every last one of them. Not one of them is running around without a mask on. Also, I like to share information with everybody, because sometimes we get involved in this stuff and we don't know where to find it. But this site right here, this is a site that you might want to look up. Econic. I'm doing research on Fire Driver controllers right now, because I think on Black Beauty I'm going to end up using a Fire Driver controller, because it's just better for this motor, and the motor will last longer. It came with this controller right here. This is a 60 volt controller that I was going to be using, but I have changed but if I'm going to go ahead and be putting this in here, I would rather have the Fire Driver controller with the Bluetooth on it, because I can program the bike as I go along and want to change parameters on it. And I already know that 60 amp controller right there, it's just not gonna be enough for what I'm looking to do. So here's a good site, Econic Cycles. If you want to order anything, they got everything you can imagine. They cover all of the controllers. I'm just in the middle of that's the one I'm going to put on my the bike that I was just telling you I was going to change the controller over, the Mach Wheel. I'm going to 1,000-watt motor on it, and I'm going to use this right here, the ND 7235 amp hour. And I actually think I may change that bike over to the little, I've seen sales that'll go in it, but I don't know. I'm doing research and seeing what I want to do with it. But this is where it all starts. You got to get you a place where you can sit down and think and do your math on your bikes. You know, also, I got this yesterday. Those were on sale. Eight brake pads, y'all. It's 2 in each one of them, so it's 8. But 4 pairs of brake pads. They were on sale yesterday in the semi-metallic. Got those. And this is, if you're gonna play with this stuff, get you one of these. This gives you all the parameters you need to. I can't show his stuff because you could get copyrighted for showing people's information without permission. And battery build, that one right there. But I think I'm still gonna look at getting someone to build my first battery, because I'm gonna be pulling some serious power off of that battery, and I want to make sure that the build is right. So I'll be getting my buddy e-bike guy. More than likely, that's who I'm gonna use. That's who I'm looking at using, everybody. I think I'm gonna go with somebody that know what they doing. It's a couple of different cycle companies on here that are that I watch that show builds and how they put everything together, and these guys know what they're doing. And that's why I'm gonna go with the Fire Driver, because everyone I'm seeing that's putting big bikes together and good projects together, all of them are using that right there, the Fire Driver. And they have everything. There's all kinds of different controllers they have. So just go in there and check it out, fellas, and don't get your mind set on doing it just one way. There's a few ways to skin a cat, as they say out here in the country. And just remember, go ahead and set you a place aside to put all of your stuff and your e-bike stuff. That way, when you get ready to go look for your tools, your meters, wire strippers, you got everything you need. You're gonna need a Dremel tool if no one's told you yet. If you get the building serious stuff, you're gonna need one of these to match tolerances and everything like that. Get you some good glasses so you can see small stuff. Little bitty wires that you're gonna be soldering. I use magnifying glasses right there. It's all kinds of stuff. So get yourself set up to help yourself and don't work against yourself. Do twice the research you need to, so you only have to operate once. and you'll be right on that first time, hopefully. But there's a lot of ways you can drop the ball here. That's why I got this book right here, because they covered all this. The Chinese been working on this stuff for a long time. I'm in the middle of trying to figure out if I want to wait and try to get my hands on the new battery technology, or do I want to just go ahead and roll with the PB45s. I see my boy E-Bike Guy got some on sale. E-Bike Guy, I'm gonna be getting with you. I gotta catch up with you as soon as possible. I think I want to get them sales, man. If nothing else, I'm gonna buy them and get you to build my battery. Y'all check me if you're gonna do battery building. Even though I got the books on it and everything, I know how to do it. Have never done it before, so I'm not willing to put a powder keg between my legs and roll down the street thinking I know what I'm doing. These cats out here like E-Bike Guy and you got a few powerful lithium. They've been building these bikes professional for a minute, and they've ran into the mistakes that you could have, and they've remedied the thing. So it ain't no use trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm gonna get somebody to know what they're doing, and that's how I'm gonna roll it the first time when I get my first one done. So that's all I'm gonna talk about right now. We're gonna get out and do a little bit of a ride on this new little spot I found out here that I want to go check out and see where it goes. So I'm gonna bring y'all along with me. That's enough shop talk. Let's go do some riding. All right, this is another little trail that I found. This is a little ride that is on. It's down here in the. It's got some nice overhangs on it. I'm gonna just take y'all on the ride. We're gonna get to it pretty quick. I'm gonna hit the double motors and hit it. Go to quiet mode, stealth mode. I gotta bed these brakes in, they brand new. All right, this is it, y'all. We're gonna, oh well, got a couple of traffic on it. We're gonna have to get on it. put a signal on so we can turn. This is the road, y'all. It is gorgeous. We're gonna cut it back. Let's do 3. Look at it. Look at it, y'all. Beautiful. So we're just gonna cruise through here. We're doing 20. We ain't in no rush. Look at it. More housing coming in. Won't you be my neighbor? Let's see what's out here. If any deer out there. No deer. All right, what's up here? Yeah. Found this little road. There we go. There we go. Some deer action, y'all. There's some deer. Got a pretty lake coming up down here. Because there's cow crossing and tractors pulling down here. Look at that pond. Whoa, beautiful angle. I know, y'all probably like, Tony, why don't you stop and get some good shots? Because I'm black. Can't be doing that shit. Get our ass out over here. This is a gorgeous little ride here out here in the country. I'm pedaling. Oh yeah, I'm putting some input into it. There we go. A little bit, but I got it on. You can hear when that motor pulling. She be singing. There she goes. Now she just adding to it. She just sipping. I'm gonna take us around the scenic way. We found these. Okay, we out here in the country, y'all. Ain't nothing coming but me and this other car. We're gonna go this way. Still taking it easy, y'all. Oh, look out through there. Look at this beautiful countryside. Ooh, look at them clouds. On this side, we got the sunset. And over there, the evening clouds building. I was kind of nervous. Another deer. Kind of nervous about taking this, waiting till the evening to ride. More deer. But the reason I went ahead and did this evening ride is because I know, one, I know where I'm at. Where that deer go? Down that little road. There's so many pretty little country roads out here, man, let me tell you. This is my first little roll out here. Oh, I know where this comes out at. Lockerbie Road. Yeah, I'm gonna go the whole route though. Next time we'll take Lockerbie. Oh, let's get out the road. Got a car coming. Whoa, bunny rabbit. All right, let's pick it up. Got a car behind us. Going, God dang, that motherfucker was pedaling. Yep. We got them singing. Alright, y'all. Gotta navigate this roundabout. Just watch that car. It just went in. What he gonna do? Is he coming this way? Nope. Alright. Smell like a forest fire up here. Sale barn. Woo. I'm gonna take y'all back the country way. This is the sale barn I go to every Tuesday night over there. Let's hit it and get it. That's Lockerbie, that road I was saying we can cut through. There we go. We out here in the country, y'all. Woo! I've been threatening to do this ride for a minute. One day take y'all on this little leg of the ride, because that's a pretty little leg up through there too. That little covey, it's gorgeous. Look at it. That's for sale too, y'all. There it is, 16 acres. Won't you be my neighbor? Knock it off the two-wheel drive. We don't need it. This is a cruising spot. Look at it. Yeah, nice gardens. I love these little overhangs. These are my favorite roads to ride, everybody. I'm sorry. Right here, my strap was in my, it's blowing all over the place. These are my favorite little roads, these kind. Oh, pretty little road up through there. See if we see any deer out here in the field. Yeah, we can get in traffic over here. No deer today. There's bugs everywhere. You gotta have a fake. I need a gaither. These bugs from slamming into my face. Woo. They out here, boy. Oh shit, we got a car coming. Speed limit over here, so we gotta watch it. We good. Oh. There we go. I didn't think I could stop. Maybe they didn't think I was gonna stop. Get over here to the side. And we're ready. And we're off. Y'all might get a ticket trying to keep up with me. we're gonna cross over. Right here. We got the brakes bedded in. No more squeaky brake. Thank goodness. Ooh, I hate to hear popping noise. Why you won't flat out in them tires. Then when you hear a poppy noise, you don't freak out. Whoa. Yeah, we can get it out in traffic, but we've done enough for that speed for today and running into traffic. But we can get out there with them, yo. I wonder if the gate locked. Woo! Let's get up here and see. I think it's locked, everybody. Yo, let's go see if the gate is locked to the river. I bet you it is. Let's see. Well, that was a little ride I was telling you about. I want to take everybody on. Traffic only beyond this fence. Ah, so they did make it. No, you can't be down here permanently. Ah, they ran my homie off. I had a dude that he was camping down here. Fell on hard times. I didn't know him, but I used to bring him dog food. Dog, I don't know where he at now. I gotta try to find him. I got some dog food for him. I'm a country boy. That's how we look out. We look out for each other. That's what us country folk do. We see somebody shooting bad, we want to make sure they got what they need to make it. So we getting ready to take it on up this hill, y'all. We only gonna use one motor. I'm gonna put both motors on, shoot. I got them. Watch, ooh, an owl. Y'all see that big owl? It was a big owl. I can't wait to see that on the blowed back. Been running so fast. Woo. But I had to come out and get me a good run in today. I wanted a high-speed run. We got 12. Enjoy some of the ride on the way back. We didn't enjoy all of it. this my buddy Todd from Bao Shalom days, back in the day. I could swear this is him. Okay, y'all. Now I know everybody gonna say that he looked like Santa Claus, but I'm promising this is not Santa Claus.
I am.
This is what he's doing in his off time. How you doing, man?
Right.
This is where your folks live?
No. My daughter-in-law came by here today, and my 18-month-old granddaughter.
Oh, hold on.
Many people getting killed on motorcycles.
You know, no, that's why I get on these little side roads and stay out of that. I used to have a bike back in the day, and I got off of them when I lost one of my last buddies down in Atlanta. And
Man, they don't have no respect for you.
no. And I get this right here and get on my little side roads and my little back roads. Take care now. See you this Christmas. Hey, no, we won't see you. All right, we back at it, y'all. We back on it. Back into the ride again. About to finish it up here. Oh, wait, is that a car? Yes, it is. There is a car coming. So, let's see what this car is going to do and let it know we're going to the right. See which way the car is going. Yeah, let her know. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, oh, he was going the other way. I had my signal on. All right, y'all, we're going to hit it. Another high-speed run. To the house, though, this time. To the right, everybody, to the right. There we go. Test the new brakes. When you breaking a curve like that, believe it or not, do not brake with the rear brake first. If you're in a curve, I'm gonna show you something. This is just riding tick. If you're in a curve and you leaning, do not brake with the rear brake first. Your bike will slide out. Brake with the front brake. Go ahead and slowly apply your front brake, and you'll feel the weight load up on the front shock, and it'll start slowing down, start steering just a little bit, not a lot, because you don't want to turn into it or the wheel will turn over on you. Then after you slow down, make sure your throttle is not anywhere where you can hit it. Then apply your rear brake. That's if you're in a curve and braking and you have to, let me turn that off. And you have to turn it off. If you have to brake and you're in a curve. Because the reason I'm telling you that is because you see all them deer that we encountered today? You're gonna encounter deer on these, and you're gonna encounter them in a curve every now and then, and you're gonna need to know how to brake when you're in that curve, so that if you break that rear brake and you're at speed, it's gonna slide out from you. You going across the road and hope probably into some fencing. Look at that mimosa tree, ain't that gorgeous? Okay, everybody, I'd like to thank you for coming and riding with the Old Country Boy. Hope we had a great time. We saw Santa Claus. We saw deer. That was the little ride I wanted to take y'all on. I'd like to thank you for coming and riding with Old Country Boy here today. Peace.